You are choosing between two different cell phone plans. The first plan charges a rate of 10 cents per minute. The second plan charges a monthly fee of $40 plus 2 cents per minute. How many minutes would you have to use in a month in order for the second plan to be preferable? To solve this problem, we're going to set up a system of equations and then solve the system. We first need to assign our variables. So the two unknowns are the monthly cost, and the second unknown is the number of minutes per month. So let's let C equal the monthly cost in dollars, and we'll let M equal the number of monthly minutes. So the first plan is a flat charge of 10 cents per minute. So this would give us the equation C is equal to 10 cents in dollars would be 0.10 and then times the number of minutes, so times M. The second plan has a monthly fee of $40 plus 2 cents per minute. So the monthly cost would be $40 plus 2 cents in dollars would be 0.02 times M, the number of minutes. So to determine how many minutes we would have to use in a month in order for the second plan to be preferable, we'll determine when they're equal, and then from that point on, the second plan is going to be preferable because notice how the cost per minute is only 2 cents versus this plan it would be 10 cents per minute. And since this first equation is already solved for C, we'll solve this system using substitution, meaning since C is equal to 0.01 M, we can replace C in the second equation with 0.10 M, giving us an equation with one variable which we can then solve. So we'd have 0.10 M equals 40 plus 0.02 M. Now that we have an equation with one variable, we can now solve this for M. But notice how this equation does contain decimals. So it might be helpful to eliminate the decimals by multiplying both sides of the equation by 100, which is equivalent to moving the decimal point to the right 2 places. So we multiply both sides by 100, we would have 10M equals 40 times 100 would be 4,000, and this would be 2M. So now to solve for M, we have to have M on one side of the equation, so we'll subtract 2M on both sides. This would be 0, so we have 8M equals 4,000. Let's go ahead and finish that over here. We have 8M equals 4,000, so we'll divide both sides by 8. So we have M equals 500. So this is when the cost of the two plans will be the same, and the question is how many minutes would we have to use in a month in order for the second plan to be preferable? Well, at 500 minutes the costs are going to be the same, so the answer to this question would be more than 500 minutes. Let's just see what that cost would be at 500 minutes. We can use either equation since they're going to produce the same cost. So let's go ahead and use the first equation. We have 0.10 times 500 would be $50. So at 500 minutes, the cost is going to be $50 for both plans. But then after 500 minutes, notice how the second plan is only going to cost 2 cents per minute, while the first plan is going to cost 10 cents per minute. To verify this solution graphically, we could graph both equations on the same coordinate plane and look for the point of intersection. So here's the graph of the equation C equals 0.10x, and here's the graph of the equation C equals 40 plus 0.02x. Notice the coordinates of the point of intersection are 500 and 50, where the x-coordinate represents the number of minutes, and the y-coordinate represents the monthly cost when both plans would be the same. Notice a plan that costs $40 per month plus 2 cents a minute is cheaper once we use more than 500 minutes per month. Okay, I hope you found this helpful.